I had the delusional idea to try every free animation app to see which one is the best, so let's go. They call themselves the #1 animation app, so of course I had to try it first. Everyone starts off with the bouncing ball animation, so let's do that one really quick and then move on to something a lot more challenging. So far, the interface looks really good, really simple, easy to understand. I just opened it and I feel like I kind of already know what to do. You just draw a frame and then you press plus to move on to the next one, and you can kind of see the shadow, the old remnants of your old one, and then you can just double tap to erase. And I think this is a good time to say that I am not an animator. I have only animated once in my life, and it is this very questionable animation. Nonetheless, I still wanted to challenge myself for this video. So here's the challenge. In each app, we're gonna animate a few seconds of a scene, and at the end, we'll put every animation done from each app, combine it, and we'll have one longer cohesive animation. Now, what exactly will we be animating? Well, I want the end result to be me walking alongside a capybara. Yeah, I don't know. And if the animation looks good, I will put it in the outro of all my following videos. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I just finished my first animation. Let's watch it together. I haven't seen it yet, so you're gonna get my genuine reaction, okay? The ball animation on FlipaClip. Oh God. It's not bad for my second animation, but this was just a warm-up. Let's go on to the actual challenge of this video, me walking with a capybara. Just to keep myself sane, I'm gonna draw the most simple version of myself ever. Is that way too big of a cowlick? I was gonna do these two little hoodie strings, but that means I would have to animate it kind of moving around, and I don't have the skills for that. Okay, I'm on my second frame right now. I think maybe for every app, I can do 2 frames, and then hopefully it can just loop. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to draw my capybara. It's gonna have a very cute onion on its head. Hello, editing viyaura here, because speaking of capybara and onions, the pre-orders for this capybara plushie that I designed has just opened, like literally right now, and it's only open for 4 weeks. I know, so short, and then it's gone forever. If you also want to adopt one, right there in the description, it's waiting for you. If you're not sure, don't worry, let's get back to the video. I'll let you think on it. Okay, one thing is my eraser is huge, right? But I don't know how to change the size. Like I keep trying to click it and then I don't know how I'm supposed to make the pen smaller. Okay, I can hardly draw a bouncing ball. How am I supposed to draw a walking capybara? Why did I do this to myself? First ever frame done. Let's go on to number 2. I'm just gonna assume the eyes are in the same place, the hair as well. Or I guess the hair is supposed to be like kind of bobbing up and down, right? Maybe I can make this go down a little bit. Okay, 2 frames done. Oh my goodness. I'm really tweaking out here, but we're gonna finish the rest of this on the next app. And of course, we have to rate it. So was it easy to use? I will say yes. As a true beginner, this was very easy to understand. And does it look good? I think I'm off to a pretty good start. So I will be confident and say yes. And I will see you in the next app where we shall continue our very cute animation. Oh my God. I just deleted the entire thing. There's no way to get it back. I might have to lower their rating because I was like, ooh, maybe I should try coloring it. So I was adding different layers and then I accidentally deleted the layer that I was working on instead of the color layer. That really sucks. This app is called Animation. Very cute. So far, this one is feeling not bad. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit more gadgets, I would say. And maybe it's just me being picky, but I really am not used to the undo button not being double tap and it being an actual button. Yeah, this drawing definitely looks a lot different in kind of a bad way than the first 2. Drawing skills aside, I feel like this app is a little bit glitchy sometimes. Like this brush size thing would not go away and I'm trying very hard to undo, but nothing is undoing. Oh. Yeah, straight up, I completely forgot how I drew the first 2, so this just might be a completely different style. I think it kind of is. I'm a little bit more pudgy and chibi-like, which is not a bad thing. That just means we'll have a very dynamic animation at the end. Like, did I do that leg too stumpy? You definitely know it's a viyaura drawing when the proportions are all out of whack. And of course, I can't forget about my capybara on the side. Maybe you guys caught me having another off day because this is not my best work. Actually, can I blame this brush? I really don't like this animation app brush. Okay, and I really don't know what happened here. I think it glitched again. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on to the next frame and just go with the flow. Alright, here are my 2 frames. I'm really just going at it. How do I make it slower? That's a little bit better. I don't know what's going on with the legs. Again, I am a pure beginner. Do not judge me. It's actually not like terrible. This is maybe like a 2 out of 10. But now we have 4 frames. To be honest, I thought this would be easy, but I actually don't think it's that super easy to maneuver because of all the glitches. And does it look good? One word answer, also no. But let's go on to the next app. This next one is called Pencil, and it is a vertical one from Is it just me, or does this kind of look like AI? Yeah, something a little bit suspicious about that flower blending into the bear's head. Okay, they kind of lost marks for that right off the bat. And we got an ad like 3 seconds in. FlipaClip also had ads, but it was after I exported, so after everything was already done. This one, I didn't even start yet. And this is a purely vertical app, so if you're more used to horizontal like I am, this probably won't be good. Why can't I draw? Hello? Okay, the app just crashed and now I have to watch another ad. It crashed again! Now they want me to buy it, even though I haven't even tried it yet. What are you doing? Sorry, I should calm down, okay? Another ad! You know what? I'm not even gonna waste your time. I would just not recommend this app at all. I like how I still have some apps left over from the previous videos. I am keeping Pixsquare though, if you know, you know. Okay, I've calmed down and I've decided to give it one more shot. So let's try again. And the more that I look at it, the more that I definitely think this is AI. And we have our, what, 5th ad? I haven't even made like a single brush stroke yet. Will it work or will it crash? Okay, it worked. It worked. So they have an undo button and not the double tap. All good. We can learn to use the undo button. Why isn't it drawing again? If this crashes again, I'm gonna crash. Okay, it is frozen once again. I don't know what is going on. I can add a layer, but I can't draw. Yeah, don't get this app. Well, since we're already here, our next one is FlipStudio. Also, I like how my wallpaper is like mind, body, soul, be peaceful. And I literally was just not having it like 5 seconds ago. It's okay. I'm calm now. Let's go on. Oh, channel name, Viyaura. It's funny because I think some people pronounce it Viyaura. Someone said they said viyaura. I mean, sure, why not? But it's Viyaura. These are really cute. Is there a capybara? Is there a capybara? I don't think there is. That's okay. I like the snail. Okay, I'm assuming I go to studio. Oh, they specifically have a walk project. Should I go here? Oh, okay, this is more like a demo, not really. Okay, I don't really know what I was expecting. Let's just draw for now. Okay, finally, now we're on to our 5th frame. Again, I'm not super sure what my last 4 frames in terms of size and proportion are, so we're just gonna wing it and have a very dynamic end looking result. I'm sure it's still gonna look pretty cute. Maybe my arms should be like a little bit more swinging. What is going on with my body here? And then maybe my legs can finally kind of go forward like this. See, I feel like my legs were the longest in the first 2 frames, but I can't really capture that here because I don't know how to import photos. That's kind of cute. Maybe I feel like it could, oh, sure. That was kind of cool. I feel like that's still a little bit wrong anatomically though. And then time to draw our little capybara friend. I feel like the capybara is even more inconsistent than the me. And I feel like the capybara isn't even animated like it's walking. It's just kind of like moving, and then its legs are kind of somewhat in a moving position, but it's not actually walking. Like its legs are just always in the same position, but that's okay. And our 5th frame is now done. Let's move on to our 6. Why can't I see our last frame? frame. How do I see it? Oh, got it. You just press the onion skin button. That makes sense. I'm gonna make my arms swing up just a little bit more for this next one. And hello, this is Viyaura in editing mode. If you don't know, I hide secret messages in all my videos. So if you're hearing this, you are very special. Because I feel like it's been a while since I hid my secret messages right in the middle of a video, but these ones are the hardest to find. So if you're hearing this, truly you are special. Because for the first time ever, your secret message is 2 steps. Step 1 is to check the description because I put it in there. Okay, bye. See, I don't know like how to move the capybara's little stump legs to make it look like it's walking, so it's probably just gonna be levitating the whole time. But here are the 2 frames, and she is so cute. And now here are all the frames that we have so far together. I honestly didn't think that this would turn out really well, but it's actually looking kind of cute so far. So overall, was this app easy to use? In one word, I think this was very easy to use and very cute. They have a cute background music going on right now. And does it look good? You know what? I think she's growing on me. I will say yes. That is a heart, by the way. Alright, so FlipArtify is also a vertical app. I don't want to jump to conclusion, but oh. You see, I was gonna say this is giving me pencil vibe, and it's kind of literally exactly the same so far. With the vertical, with the AI 3 images. Hold on, I'm just studying this. I think it's definitely AI. I feel like sometimes it gets to the point where you just see the color palette and you're like, yep, that's AI. I'm still gonna give it a go. Maybe this one won't crash terribly like the last one, we'll see. And just like pencil, we are hit with another ad right off the bat. Haven't even started using it yet. Oh my gosh, I have another ad. I literally have not drawn a single thing yet. Okay, we are on, finally. Let me just... Oh no, is it gonna crash again? Look, it's not letting me draw. If this crashes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really want it to work. I mean, like, these buttons up here are working. I just can't... Okay, now it's working. That was a little bit odd. Okay, maybe before anything else happens, I should just shut up and draw the face. By the way, there's a huge ad down here that I'm just covering. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of rushing because I'm scared that it's just gonna crash on me any second and then I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I should have drawn more. And I don't think they have any other paintbrushes aside from this one, and this is probably the worst brush I have ever used. It's just like that very basic, no texture, no stabilization brush, you know? This is definitely gonna be probably one of the most questionable frames in the animation. Wow, I'm definitely leaning to one side. This one side looks very heavy. I'm sorry, this is definitely my worst drawing of this entire video, but I just don't really feel inspired when I'm in this app, you know? It just seems like they don't really care. There's ads everywhere, and they have basically the most limited amount of options when it comes to tools. And now that I really look at it, I don't even know how to get to the next frame. Oh, okay. It was hidden by the ad. So you got to click on that ad first. Okay, next frame. Okay, and we now have the 2 frames and we have another ad. All I wanted to do was preview it and now I have to look at another ad. This is fantastic. And here we go. The 2 frames that I drew in... What is this called? FlipArtify. Okay, I think I've seen probably 10 ads. Every move you want to do, they give you an ad. And I just realized I forgot to add the mouth, but now they're not letting me draw on it. I'm just gonna add in the mouth in Procreate, please. Thank you. And you know what? While we're here, why don't I just give our rating over here? Because in Procreate, I'm not hit with a bunch of ads. No, it was definitely not easy, not when you are bombarded with ads. Yeah, definitely would not recommend that app. And here is the animation that we have so far. And on to the next app. And last but certainly not least, we have animation. Oh. It is a vertical app. So far, we have not had good experiences with vertical apps. I'm not gonna lie, again, this looks a lot like our 2 previous very bad apps, Pencil and FlipArtify. Oh my gosh, I think it literally is exactly the same. It's like the same setup and everything. Okay, you know what? It is literally the same. I will save you the trouble. Don't get Pencil, FlipArtify, or whatever this is called, Animation Draw. So those are all the free 2D animation apps that I found in the App Store. Hi, 1 second, because I know I'm gonna get some comments like, what about Android, PC, like what about Krita? And I'll be straight up, I just don't have the resources for that at the moment. I only just have my iPad and a mouse. I don't have like an Android tablet or like a stylus hooked up to my computer. I just like physically don't have the equipment. Like I tried animating a worm with my mouse on this random website and I could hardly do that, so I don't think I could even get close to drawing a person. So unfortunately, unless Android or someone wants to send me a PC or Android, then hit me up, but for now, I cannot give you that. So as an apology for all those disappointed in me, I have reanimated the walking animation just for you. So here it is. So here is the final redone animation. I actually really like how it turned out. I think it's super cute. Again, this is only my second animation, so please be nice. I know it's not the best, obviously, and I'm, again, not an animator, but my verdict after trying a lot of different free animation apps, I think my favorite is definitely FlipStudio. It was really easy to understand. I like the interface, very clean, and they had fun music. And I think a close second would be FlipaClip. And if you watch the whole video, I don't think I have to explain what my least favorite one is. You can probably guess by now. But aside from that, that's all from me right now. Bye! Hello, welcome to Viyaura's Secret After School Club, where here I give you some behind the scenes, very unedited, and just tell you what I'm up to or just what's going on. Here, you can just look at this. Oh. You can just look at this so you don't get bored, but I think this is one of the first videos in a long time where I filmed it in one go. I filmed this all in one day. I don't know about you, but I hardly ever do that. I think it typically takes about a week for me to film, so I don't know what the motivation was in me to be like, okay, sit down and just animate and make this video. I'd say that this is part 3 of my trying. Sorry, I really can't talk with my Invisalign. Part 3 of my trying every app. I tried free animation apps, and then I tried free underrated drawing apps, and then the first one was trying free drawing apps. And now I'm in need of a part 4, so if you have any ideas, let me know. I really like doing these ones because I feel like it really gives me a chance to try new apps that I probably would never even try. You know what, I'll give you guys a nice home screen tour. So we have the lovely Procreate Roblox. Gotta do those Roblox speed draw videos, am I right? New one coming soon. Instagram, I don't really go on Instagram, but I just go on there to post very cringy stuff. So like, you don't even have to follow me. YouTube, my beloved Minecraft. That is an interesting story that I might get into another day, not today. Pixsquare, in part 2, Pixsquare was my favorite app, spoiler alert, but yeah, go watch part 2 if you haven't watched it already. I try some very underrated drawing apps. GarageBand, that is when I tried to produce my own music because I found out that AI music exists, and I was like, okay, let me try and make my own music, and it turned out really bad. Pinterest, again, I don't really post on Pinterest, but I like browsing sometimes. Okay, I feel like this is really boring. I should stop. But yeah, I did the redone animation in Procreate just because I am used to Procreate, and we have the same brush. Can you tell what brush this is? Can you tell? It is the yummy textured coloring brush. Very iconic. This is definitely the longest secret after school club. I highly doubt anyone is still watching here. If you are, hello. And remember to do the secret message. It is somewhere in this video. Very special this time. There are 2 parts to it, but other than that, I actually gotta go now. I talked way too much. You can probably tell my voice is dying because I filmed this all in one video. Not one video, one day. You see, I can't even think properly. So I will actually go now. Okay, bye.